Today I get to talk with Christina Miner, and she is the founder of the Women's Positivity Conference. How are you today, Christina?
Oh, I'm wonderful. Thank you, Sarah. Good to see you again.
Yeah, it's so good to see you. And I just want to talk a little bit about your story of how this conference got started.
My story.
Yeah.
So my story is the basis behind it. It was like my moment of realizing the importance of positivity when facing challenges. As I went through a chapter of my life with breast cancer, and it was advanced, and it was a process to get through, and thankfully I'm on this side of it.
Yes,
but when I started feeling more like myself in 2018, I had this idea that I wanted to share positivity. I wanted to gather women together because my circle of women throughout that process was very important to me.
Oh,
of course, my family
so
and friends were just amazing. So I just thought, let's talk about it. Everyone has an obstacle. Everyone has something to overcome, but we need to be reminded of the importance of getting through things with the right mindset.
Yeah, and with community.
And yes, and we just don't have enough women's events. We just don't. I think we need more.
Yeah. And so you decided that you were going to provide one of those women's events.
Yes, so I decided to host a conference, and just a leap of faith, and with the support of my loving husband, I just went through this idea of let's get a ballroom at a hotel and commit to this big thing, and hadn't sold a single ticket. Well, lo and behold, things ended up taking a little bit of a sidestep, and it didn't happen right away. Some other things became a priority. And then we had a pandemic.
Right.
So the first one ended up being in April of 2022. We sold that out. Robin Swoboda was our keynote speaker. She was just fabulous and amazing. We had so many speakers. We did a fashion show at lunch. We're doing this same format each year. We have opportunity for women to kind of have a ladies' day too, but we have speakers who talk about really important topics with mental, physical, and spiritual health and wellness. And we did it again in April 2024, and we're super excited about April 2025.
Exciting. So can you share any of the details? Do you have any speakers lined up that you're willing to share?
Sure. So we have not yet named the keynote speaker because that is still in the works, but it's always exciting. We had Danita Harris last year.
Who was
and,
wonderful.
Oh my gosh, she was so amazing. Thanks for being there with us.
Yes, I got to attend. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, it was wonderful. And we're working on that. But our other speakers include, we just actually completed an agreement with the Second Base Podcast Girls, who are amazing and local. So they're going to be on our slate, and then we're announcing each day the different speakers. So we have Marilyn Shimp, who is with the Empowered Woman, and she is just phenomenal. We have Michelle Willard, Terry Donaldson, Chasta Bear, and Judge Linda Teodosio at this point.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
So some really, really empowering, strong women from Ohio.
Yes, they're all local, and they're all very qualified and all very capable of providing a great message because they are experienced. They know what their story is, and it's not all about overcoming obstacles. It's a lot of just learning from each other the importance of the mindset.
Yeah, absolutely. And there really is something for everyone. I mean, I know from attending last year, like you just said, there are people who talk about their health. There are people that will talk about mental health. There are people that are telling their story.
Right.
And you can gather little bits and pieces from each person. And so, it's a very inspiring day. What's your favorite part of the day? What makes you kind of excited about the day? I'm sure the whole thing, but do you have a favorite part?
I think that when I have the opportunity, when someone comes up to me and tells me what a difference it made for them. I had a sponsor last year, or I say last year, it was April, but I had a sponsor who came up to me and she said, I came here because it was included in my package of sponsorship and I wanted to grow my business. And she said, and I had no idea how much I needed this, how important it was to me to have this day with women. And so it's really when I get that feedback. And we had a 98% satisfaction ranking on anonymous surveys.
Wow.
Now, anonymous surveys, you can get just about anything.
Exactly.
And so we're really just doing a great job of understanding that every speaker may not be just what you need, but the one next might be what you do need. The person next to you might need to hear from every one of them. Understand that this isn't just a day of being spoken to, it's a day of participating and being a part of a great community, like you said. And we branched off and we did a retreat in Lakeside in September, and that was very well attended and kind of gave us that deeper dive. But at the conference, it starts at 8 a.m. We have a continental breakfast. We launch with our speakers around 8:30, and we're out of there by 3:30. But in that day, we support female-owned businesses by having some vendors during that lunchtime break.
Yes.
Give ladies a chance to get up and shop a little too.
Yeah, that's a fun part of it. I got to meet a lot of really cool women who have businesses in the area during that time.
Yes, yes.
So what a great day. So speakers all day, lunch in the middle, shopping in the center as well. Fashion show happening again this year?
It is.
Okay.
It is. And we're working on all those details right now. So we're just about a little less than 5 months out. So there's still some details to work on, but they'll all be just wonderful.
Oh, yeah. You have time to iron out the details.
But we did launch the ticket sales.
Yes, that's what I wanted to bring up. So go ahead and share about ticket sales.
So tickets are available on Eventbrite and also through our website, womenspositivityconference.com. That would link you over to those tickets.
Great.
Registration is available at early bird pricing, which is a $30 discount until January 5th. And then, we might be sold out before then. We don't know. We have sold out each year.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
And go ahead and share a little bit more about where the conference is going to be located and the time frame.
Okay, so we're at the Sheraton Suites in Cuyahoga Falls, which is where our first event was. Okay. And we're back for this third annual. And we are 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.
All right. Great.
And there's free parking. There's also the opportunity to turn it into an overnight getaway with your girlfriends. But we've had women that have come alone. We've had them in groups. We've had professional groups. We have some companies that bring their employees as a getaway day, just an opportunity to really connect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Culver's was a sponsor, and they've brought their employees, their female managers, and it's been wonderful for them.
Yeah, that's really great. So if someone's watching and they're, they're kind of unsure, maybe they just want to get some more information. Maybe they want to connect with you to see if they want to be a part of it. How can they find you? How can they get in touch with you?
Well, I would love to hear from you. We're on Facebook and we're on Instagram. We put most of the posts on Facebook, but we definitely cross over to Instagram as well. And there's a link to contact us via email. I'm Christina at womenspositivityconference.com.
Great.
There's a phone number on there, so there's a lot of opportunity to reach out, ask questions, find out how you can help. Let us know what we can do. We really love supporting the locals.
Yeah, and so if someone would want to be a vendor, are you still accepting vendors for that shopping time?
We are.
Okay.
Yes, we haven't filled those spots yet.
So there might be a couple more spots.
Our advisory board, we have this team of exemplary women, and they're just helping with everything. It's wonderful.
That's really great.
Yes.
And before we wrap up, what would you say to someone who's interested in coming, but maybe they're a little bit afraid? It's a big room, lots of people. What would you say to them?
Well, I had a survey that said I came here alone, and I left feeling like part of a family.
Oh, I love that.
So when someone felt that it was so important to them, that it was on their heart to have a day to treat themselves to something wonderful, and then realized that at the end of the day, that we really were a group of wonderful, just kind-minded women. I think that it makes such a difference. It's like recognize that perhaps you just need this for your self-love.
Yeah. Connect with the people at your table. And if you are looking for more connections too, this is a wonderful place to go as well. This is a great place to go to be able to make more connections with people and meet people. And,
yes.
And just learn more about various people in your community. So
yeah, there's so many great networking opportunities. Great way to grow your business. It's a great way to make connections. It's certainly for sponsors a great way to connect with the women who make some major purchases in their homes. So keep that in mind as sponsors as well.
Great. And if someone is interested in sponsoring, they can contact you the same way.
Yes.
Okay.
And that information is also on our website.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, Sarah.
Want to get those tickets
Thank
now?
you. Yes, get a ticket now. Do a stocking stuffer.
I love that.
Gentlemen, treat your lady. That's a great way to do it too.
Yeah, and honestly, people want experiences now more than stuff.
They do.
I personally love when it's like, hey, let's go do a nice dinner rather than spend money on this thing or whatever it is.
Right.
So people love experiences, and so this would be a great experience for anyone's significant other or friend or whatnot.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that it's a great way. You know that you're going to leave there with a full belly. You know that you're going to leave there with a lot of great information. Hopefully you've made great connections, and it's a whole lot better than just sitting in a restaurant for an hour or two with friends.
All right.
Meet new people, come with your friends, turn it into something special for you.
That's great. Thank you, Christina.
Thank
you for using your story to make something beautiful for our community.
Well, everyone has something to go through, and we all have done that, and we just have to learn how to get through it. I can do that with faith, but I felt it was important to understand that you can curl up in a ball, or you can understand that we've got to just take each thing and have a positive mindset with it.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks for being here.
Great
Thank you guys so much for watching.
You.
Here on Good Morning Akron, we had a great morning, so make sure you stay tuned. We've got more great stuff coming up next.